Welcome to Inert Chemistry. In today's video lecture, we start our new topic, and that is drug metabolism and chemotherapy. This is the first lecture of this series. Today in this first lecture, we discuss about antibacterial drugs. We see that what are antibacterial drugs, and also we see their classification, that is based on mode of action of antibacterial drugs. So let's first define the antibacterial drugs. Antibacterial drugs, they are also called antibiotics. These are the medications that are used to treat bacterial infections in humans and animals. They work by either killing the bacteria, means they are bactericidal. They may either kill bacteria, means bactericidal, or they may inhibit their growth, bacteriostatic. If we talk about their classification, here we classify these antibacterial drugs according to their mode of action. The antibacterial drugs work by the following three ways. They may inhibit the cell wall synthesis or function of bacterial cell. They may also control the bacteria by inhibiting their protein synthesis, or they may inhibit the nucleic acid synthesis or its function. So based on their mode of action, they are classified into various classes. Now let's see their classification. Now we see the various subclasses and classes of antibacterial drugs. These are classified on the basis of their mode of action. So the first are those that inhibit the cell wall synthesis or function. In this group, there are four classes of antibacterial drugs. The first are beta lactams. The second are glycopeptide in nature. The third are lipopeptide, and the fourth one are polypeptide. Beta lactams. Beta lactam is a very important group of antibacterial drugs, and it is very commonly used. It is further subdivided into penicillins. Penicillin is one of the first discovered antibacterial drugs and are commonly used in past and even used today. So these are very important drugs, and it include various subclasses like penicillin G, penicillin V, oxacillin, diclooxacillin, nafcillin, ampicillin, amoxicillin, piperacillin. Similarly, in beta lactams, the second group is cephalosporins. Cephalosporin is further subdivided into different generations or different classes. The first is first generation. It includes cefazolin and cephalaxin. Similarly, the second generation cephalosporins, they include cefoxitin and cefaclor. Third generation include cefotaxime and cefpodoxime, while the fourth generation include cefepime. Fifth generation include ceftaroline. The third group in beta lactams is carbapenems, and their example include imipenem. Similarly, in monobactams, there is the only one important example, that is asteronem. While the second class, glycopeptide, in glycopeptide the example is vancomycin, and in lipopeptide the example is daptomycin. In polypeptides the example is bacitracin. The other classification is, the other group of antibacterial drugs are those that work by inhibiting protein synthesis. They are further subdivided into those that inhibit 30S subunit and those that inhibit 50S subunit. In 30S subunit include streptomycin and tetracycline, while in 50S class erythromycin and clindamycin. There are also some antibacterial drugs that inhibit the nucleic acid synthesis or function. They are further classified into these three subclasses. The first class is those that inhibit DNA guidase or topoisomerase 4. DNA guidase is actually an enzyme that is involved in the coiling of DNA. So ciprofloxacin, it is a group of antibacterial drugs that inhibit this DNA guidase and thus inhibit the nucleic acid synthesis. Similarly, the second one are those that inhibit folate synthesis. Folate is a vitamin and essential for DNA synthesis. So trimethoprim inhibit the folate synthesis. There are also an important class that create free radicals, and example of this class includes metronidazole. Metronidazole is a very important class of antibiotics. This is all about the classification. Although there are many other classes and examples of antibacterial drugs, but for our convenience, we have choose only those that are important for our paper point of view. Thanks for watching this video.